What's happening? What's going on, y'all? Look, my hair is not done. It will not get done until Saturdays, so y'all will have to excuse the raggediness. What's up, Ash? What's going on? Cabanello, Jason Williams, Big Pro, LB225 was heading it. Y'all got any problems? Hashtag call Al. I'm about to turn this camera off though because this head is definitely ain't looking right, and I got a standard that I got to go by. I just can't be looking just any kind of way on here. As y'all can see, look, the hair is just not what I needed to do. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Y'all will be looking at that. So what's happening, D Free? What's going on with you? Hey, man, look. This is your weekly break from the boxing talk. What's up, Skills from New Orleans? This is again weekly break from all the boxing that all the fellas want to talk about and keep talking about and continue to talk about and still talking about. So this is your break. Y'all know what it is. You know what we do here. This is my channel. I'll talk about what I want to talk about, how I want to talk about it, when I want to talk about it, how I want to. What's up, Crash? My dude is heading. TWT is in this thing. What's up, Cassandra? What's up, hon? So y'all know what it is. Again, I ain't showing my face because my hair ain't done and I'm used to a certain standard. And I ain't up to par right now. So yeah, that's what you're not finna see right now. But I will be Saturday for our Saturday show. Make sure y'all check us out on Ashley's Corner and Q&A Love and Sports. Make sure y'all definitely check us out. We do have merch available. Ash does have a blue hyperlink there, so you do have the ability to click on her name, and it will definitely take you to both channels. Excuse me, where the merch is available. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to all three channels, so that you guys are able to help the algorithms, and we greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with me today, and I greatly appreciate you. What's up, Tay? Michelle's daughter was having Macadocious Mac of the South was heading. Case of what it is. So I got a show for you. I really just wanted to keep my commitment to going live every Thursday as I stated I would. So yeah, I'm right here. Here I am. So here's what it is. Everybody has a breaking point. Everybody has that one thing. For some of us, it could be multiple things that people have a breaking point on. When you're in relationships, whether it's an actual relationship with your significant other, whatever that may be at these point in times, friendship, family, whatever. Honestly, if you really think about it, that standard is set that has nothing to do with you. What's up, Stephen L? What's happening? That standard is set unbeknownst to you. 9 times out of 10, you have no idea. When it comes to family, you have no idea. That standard is already set. So it is what it is. Until you become an adult and shit changes. Then that's when those relationships actually change and become a standard for you as an adult. What's up, more boxing? What's happening? What's up, boxing section TBS? What it is? Oh, okay. That's what it is. All right, Albie. I was wondering what the hell going on with you. But so everybody has a breaking point. And what I wanted to talk about is because I have an example of a relationship I was in prior to where I am now. And I've spoken on it once, maybe twice. I'm not really sure. I don't remember, but I spoke on it before. And the example was this: one of my partners I went to school with, graduated 1998, grade 9-8, Sam Houston High School. So I've known him since I was in 10th grade. one of my partners. And I was in that relationship. We lived in one of the suburbs outside of San Antonio. It was called Cibolo. Cibolo. It was only one exit off of 35 going towards San Antonio before you get to Universal City and Schertz, Texas, which is before you get to San Antonio, where Fort Sam Houston was. And he was one of the only ones out of my homeboys, not my family. My family actually came to my house. So they got a chance to, kick it in the house and see the big ass house I had. But he's one of the few. And his name's Derek Brown. So he came to the crib. He had a chick with him at the time. He wanted me to make him some Rotel, but he wanted me to use cream cheese instead of Velveeta. So that's what I made for him. And we all ate. And the dude I was with at the time, which, again, I had to get a lawyer to get out of. They were chopping it up, sitting in the living room, in the second living room, not in the formal, or main living room instead of the formal living room that we had. And me and the chick, we were, sitting, we were in the kitchen, sitting in the kitchen nook next to the island. And kitchen nook is a little section that's off to the side of the kitchen. It's like in a little corner. But so we were chopping it up there, and all of a sudden, I don't know what they were talking about or how, but all I heard was the dude I was with at the time say, I do things, sometimes, just to piss Quita off, sometimes just to see what she gonna do. And immediately, it's like before I could blink, my partner, he was like, why the fuck would you want to do that? Of all people, why would you want to do that to her? Do you not know who you're dealing with on your hands? Bro, you don't want that kind of smoke with her. The way she says shit will crush you. And he's like, look here, bro, that's not what you want in your life. You don't want someone like her to crush you. Because if she do, she don't want you no more. And I didn't know this at the time that, how I heard him say it, but, we were drinking and I really didn't pay him any attention because that was not my conversation to have because he wasn't talking to me, so I was not going to interject. I stayed out the way off to the side as I should. And my homeboy handled it. And, the dude I was with at the time, he got very uncomfortable. I know him because anyone that takes up for me or agrees with me, he has a problem with it. He immediately does not like them because they're taking up for me, where he feel he is God's gift to everybody. So that's the type of shit I come from. So with him saying with all this taking place, and me and the chick, she stopped talking. Her eyes got big. What's up, Jess? Dude, what's happening? And I was like, don't worry about it. It's cool. Trust me. Very cool. So, they sat there. I think they stayed about another hour, and then they got ready to left. And of course, she gave me a hug. My boy gave me a hug, and he whispered to me, "This ain't the one." He whispered it to me in my ear as he was leaving. This not the one. You get away from that nigga. I was like, I know. Watch me work. And that was 2 years before I left him. So I already knew what it was. I needed to get out of Fort Benning, Georgia to get back to the DFW. A lot closer and easier to get home to from off of I-35 outside of San Antonio versus Fort Benning, Georgia. It's a 13-hour drive versus a 4.5 hour, maybe 5, give or take, depending on the traffic. So it's a lot easier for me to maneuver and come up with a plan to get home. And I did, and here we are today. But here's the thing. When you have good people, solid people in your life, and they are able to recognize a train wreck that your ass is in heading to, about to crash, or crashing. What's an idiot sports talk? It might behoove you to listen to them. Because 9 times out of 10, it's some shit that your ass is gonna miss. Because your ass is too stubborn. You think you know every damn thing. You gonna listen and do what you want to do anyway. Cool, got it. But it would be in your best interest, aka it would behoove you to listen to the individuals that are trying to tell you something that your black ass may have not been able to see. Because your ass is blinded by some other shit called life. Now, he wasn't the first one. Second instance, the year after that, we came on home and I took him to one of my partner's house. I don't talk to the dude no more. What's up, Gabe? What's up, sweetheart? I don't talk to the dude no more. I don't talk to him no more. But I took him over there. It was him and his wife and about 4 more other partners that we all had. Now, mind you, these partners, these are individuals that have been around before Christian. Christian just turned 20 last month. So that'll let you know the history that I have with these individuals. Because I don't just call anybody partners. I don't just call anybody brothers because, in my opinion, that term is used very loosely out here in these YouTube streets. And sometimes you just got to make a motherfucker stop addressing you as your brother because they shitting on you behind your back. So it is what it is. These my partners. I don't fuck with this particular one anymore after I said a few things to him. What's up, K Savoy? So took him over there. It was my partner at the time with 4 more of my other partners. Now, these particular dudes, they have actually babysat my son. Every single one of them have babysat my son when he was in diapers. So that's how important these dudes were to me. And it was important to me for the dude I was with at that time. In that relationship that I had to get a lawyer to get out of. Yeah, that one. It was important that he actually met these fellas and got along with them because they were going to be around. I did shit like that. He did the best that he could as far as introducing me to individuals, and all of them did what they did. So it is what it is. So I took him there, which is they literally the dude and his wife, they still live in the same house around the corner from where I'm at right now. Still live around the corner. And we went over there. And, of course, they greet me like I'm one of them. So I get dapped, like I get an arm, the arm around, around my back or whatever. What's happening? What's going on, Quake? What's happening? That's what it is because I'm the only chick that hangs out with them. It's me. So that's how they address me. And then, I introduce them. Hey, y'all, this is such and such, that this is, and run off the names. Well, I believe it was a football game. No, a football game had just went off. So we was over there chilling and, they were sitting there talking about all reminiscing of all the shit we done, all the fights, we done had, everything and the dude I was with at the time, he couldn't stand it. He was mad because he was not the center of attention. He didn't like it. He couldn't stand it. And based off what they have seen that I used to post on my social media, they knew all the videos and shit that I did. They knew he was loud. He was in the military. He's in the Army. Very decorated soldier. Very, very decorated. And I cannot take that from him because he was very, very good at what he did. Damn good soldier. Horrible person in real life. Or in civilian life. Not very good to me. But hey, it is what it is. So, they were peeping shit and I'm sitting back because, like always, I'm standing up in the kitchen, close to the refrigerator, close to the ice, close to the drinks, because that's what I do when I'm with them. Is I still go to other people's houses and I take care of them in their house because that's what I do. I'm making drinks, I'm fixing plates in other people's house. Yes, that's what I do because they know. Their wives, they know. They're going to sit there and be like, all right, don't worry about it. We got it. So that's how it goes. The dude I was with couldn't stand it. He didn't like it. He did not like that he was not the center of attention. And one of them was like, oh, don't look, hey man, gonna talk shit. Don't be over here, don't come over here with us and get all quiet shit. We know how loud and how much you be talking. And they laughed. I laughed. And he didn't think that shit was funny. And so, we laughed that shit off. And then, they kind of, looked towards me and they're sitting in their living room and I'm still standing in the kitchen and they still, we still talking and we roasting the hell out of each other. It was like an immediate 30 to 45-minute roasting session of all of us just talking shit about each other. We laughing and joking and everything. And he was the only one that was not joining in or partaking in any of it. He was not. He's very jealous, very upset. I could see it in his face because his nostrils started to flare. What's up, Act? So he was mad that he was not the center of attention and wasn't getting the attention that he's used to getting when we're out and about. Me personally, I like to be in the background. If y'all don't know nothing else about me, I like to be off to the side in the background, chilling, doing my own thing. I don't need a lot of attention. I don't care. My attention comes from who I'm with, the individuals that I'm cool with. I'm cool. We acknowledge each other. We cool with each other. Everything's good. Everybody happy. Everybody winning. I'm cool. I don't care about nothing else. I don't need it. So for that particular moment number 2, he wasn't happy. He was pissed and it was literally written all over his face on that day. And same thing, as we left, these individuals, they gave him that, what dudes do. Only this time, they typically give me that. Or, we kind of flinch a little bit and hit each other, throw a couple jabs at each other. That's what we do. And at this particular time, each one of them wanted to give me a hug. What's the scrapbook was happening? And each one of them, every single one of them, hey, he ain't it. Hey, you need to move back home. Hey, call me if you need me. I know where you at. I'll pull up if needed. Like, that was each one. And it was 5 of them total. That's what they did. And as he walked out, of course he walked out because, I'm standing there giving him hugs and I'm talking to him. He got mad. So he went and got in the car. And they was like, yeah, we'll see you home soon. You gonna leave that dude pretty soon. I already know. I could tell. He is not who he said he is on social media. And I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm good. Don't even worry about it. I got a plan and we good. So needless to say, January 9th, 2016, I moved back home. Everybody got a breaking point. Everybody has one. People may not reveal it. A lot of the times, if you are in tune with those specific individuals, it's written all over their face. A lot of times, if you speaking to people and they're never fucking happy, all they're doing is bitching and complaining. Well, there you go. What I've learned is some people just don't know how to be fucking happy. Some people have no idea how to be fucking happy. That's a completely different subject. So for this particular subject, if you're in tune with individuals, you can tell when something is wrong with individuals by looking at their face or the first few seconds that you're on the phone with them. You can literally tell in their voice something's going on. And mind you, I didn't say homegirls because I didn't make it that far in life. I introduced him to one, even she said nah. And when me and him was done, that nigga tried to holler at her. Now, I don't know if she bit the bait. She probably did. Shit, I don't know. I don't fuck with her on some separate shit. Cause all you got is, at the back then, all you had was one time to fuck me over, and I don't fuck with you. Thus, those same specific individuals, my partners, I had to let one of them go. I'd be deleted from my social media as much as I wanted to be at his son's graduation, because I was running before his son even was born, before they even created that little dude. I was there. So I should have been there because I hadn't missed anything in that boy's life. But based on the shit that his mama did, and that his daddy, which was my partner, I can't even fuck with him. I can wish him well, and I can definitely give him something from me from one of my other partners, because they still cool with them. I'm not. I don't control what anybody does, but I'm definitely going to give them some money to give to him and just say it's from them instead of me, because I don't want it to be known. I'm that kind of person. I like being in the background. I don't need a lot of attention. Sometimes, depending on, I don't really need any attention because I'm cool with who I am. But everybody has a breaking point. And those are things that you have to focus on. Because if you don't focus on your own breaking point, your ass gonna end up looking older than you really are. And if you don't really know, being angry, being mad, being depressed, all that negative shit makes you age faster. Now, some of those people over there, they age like bananas. So y'all know who I'm talking about. Well, even though we, age gracefully, if your ass is fucking miserable, your ass gonna end up looking old as fuck too. And there's nothing that your ass gonna be able to do until you can figure out what you need to do to be happy. Common denominator is your ass. So you can't blame other people if you are engulfed in misery for so long. That's on you. What's up, Unc? What's happening? You are in charge of your life. That's you. If you chose to stay miserable than a motherfucker, that's on you. Don't try to dim somebody else's light because you are in a fucked up, shitty ass position. That's on you. What's up, Picasso? What's happening? That's all people. You can't be mad because other people are happy and enjoying life and your ass is miserable. You have reached your breaking point. You should have took time to sit and figure that shit out before your shit got bad. And at that point, meaning your ass starts aging a lot faster than you need to. Because I know some things, and them motherfuckers look old than a motherfucker. They ain't had a rough life dealing with the sickness that they got. But I know motherfuckers that ain't famous. And them motherfuckers look just as old as them niggas too. So you need to look at yourself in the mirror, baby. And figure out what your breaking point was and when you missed it. So that your ass can set boundaries to ensure that the shit doesn't happen. Now, just because you set boundaries don't mean you won't ignore other people's boundaries. Because somebody like me, you yell at me, baby, you don't want them can of worms. I promise you, that's not what you want. I don't like being yelled at. What you yelling at me for? Especially if I ain't done shit. Now, if you yelling because I done said some shit and it pissed you off, cool. I'll give you a couple minutes to go and get that shit up out of you. You're not finna drag that shit on for 2-3 hours. That's not finna fucking happen. But you got about 5-10 minutes to get that shit up off of you. And I'll sit and take that shit if I done something to piss your ass off. But if I'm just talking to you and out of nowhere, you just start fucking yelling, or I call you, you just start fucking yelling, your ass is a done fucking deal. I'm about to cancel Christmas on your ass. I'm going to give you exactly what you want. You don't even know you want it, but I'm going to give it to you. So you can calm your motherfucking ass down, because I am not the one to sit here and get yelled at. I don't have to. I don't need that in my life. Boundaries. If you calling me and you want to vent, cool. I'll sit and be quiet. Because right now I only give minimal advice. I'm not giving anything. Minimal. Are you gonna get out of me? Because I've had over the past 4-5 years, I'll say that. People always want to call me. I don't know why people want to call me with their fucking problems, but they want to call me. Then they want to lay all their shit off on me. And then me listening to them and trying to gain clarification and understand where they met their breaking point, because I want to know what the problem is. Where did this start? Like, what happened? And once I get my assessment and then I'm going to give you some feedback, if you just going to let me talk and you interrupt me or cut me off or let me just say everything and then y'all ask for you to come back and just tell me what you're going to do, what was the point in calling me? What's the point? If I'm telling you, from my standpoint, from the way I understood it, if I'm wrong, cool. I'll take that feedback and say, okay, well, let me try to clarify. But if I'm telling you something and your ass come deliberately not listening and you reiterate it and tell me again, and I'm telling you, and you still not getting where I'm coming from, and I'm breaking it down again and you still not getting it, yeah, that's a problem for me as well. Because conversation rules the nation, but comprehension is key. If motherfuckers cannot comprehend because they're not the lack of ability to comprehend when they are irritated, pissed off, and dealing with some shit, that's a problem. And in my opinion, based in light on what we have right now and what's going on, where all these arguments come from men arguing with each other, because it ain't the women, it's always the fellows arguing with each other, going back and forth. What's happening, Mike Biggs boxing? It's a lack of comprehension. Because I'm sitting in the chats, I be listening to people, and I know good and damn well I can hear and understand what the fuck y'all are saying. I don't need 20 motherfuckers saying the same shit over and over. I clearly understand what you're saying. But the minute some of y'all let people up on that panel, whatever the fuck you just said, the motherfuckers, some of them can say the exact same thing. It goes out the door. To me, immediately, irritation for me. So you have to understand what your breaking point is. And I really, really feel that you as a person, because even though you're a content creator, you are an individual. You must let that shit be known. You must set the boundary for your channel. You must do that. Or you gonna have motherfuckers on your channel, you'll have motherfuckers in your chat just going haywire in your shit. And you don't understand why motherfuckers don't want to be in your chat. Because you have no control over your chat. You have no control over your panel. To me, if you can't control those two simple things, and you really got a grasp on a lot of shit in your life. And, I expect a lot of shit in your life, a lot of aspects in your life to be fucked up. Because you act like can't get right from life. Because your comprehension is out the door. So, me being the person that I am, with an adult, with my son as an adult, he has a learning disability, as what they call an intellectual disability, a comprehension issue. I know how to talk to people and break shit down like they just would understand it. I know how to do it. I've been doing it for a very long time with my son. So I know how to talk to people. What's that, my brisk ass? And I know you can't talk to everybody the same way because everybody ain't the same. Tay ain't the same as Ash. Ash ain't the same as Tay. Gabe ain't the same as Just Do. Just Do ain't the same as Gabe. Just Do ain't the same as D Free, etc., etc. So I can talk to each one of them, even Kano. I can talk to each one of them and have the same conversation in multiple ways with each one of them. And I'm going to get a different understanding from each one of them. That's how it's supposed to be. But when it comes to your boundaries, your breaking points, I can guarantee you that each one of those individuals that I've named, they can tell you what mine is when it's coming, if it's there. I'm pretty sure they can tell you. It don't take a rocket science. So the only way that they would know this is if they listen to me speak. We've had some kind of dialogue. Look at the chat and how I converse with folks. It's a lot of people that are able to see things. Even Big Bro Ricky, he was around me, and I know he observed a whole lot of shit. So motherfuckers can tell you how I move, and motherfuckers can tell you my breaking point of when I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm about to say some shit. Motherfuckers piss me off. Whew. Yeah, motherfuckers can say some shit. So everybody has to know their breaking point. And that's my topic and my subject matter. What do you do when someone gets to your breaking point? How do you let someone know that they didn't reach your breaking point? I'm a little different. Look, all right, man, look, chill, look, all right, you about to piss me off. Like, I'm gonna tell you my exact words. You get on my motherfucking nerves, or you do something. Go find you something to do because you getting on my last motherfucking nerves. Like, I'm going to let you know you are getting on my nerves. That's not the case with everybody. I operate like that. Or, look, I told your ass once, you gonna stop raising your motherfucking voice at me. I'm about to give you what you didn't even know you needed. And I guarantee you, when I get done giving you what you didn't know you needed, your ass will never talk to me again. I got proof. Proof's in the pudding. I got a video about it. So these are the things I feel individuals need to know. These are the things individuals need to learn. Because I came a long way from just biting motherfuckers' heads off. I came a long way. That was me in high school. I just bite your motherfucking head off. Fuck it. I'm 16, 17 years old. And you can get it. I'm going to give you the business and give you the blues with what I need to say to you. I didn't give a damn if your ass was 7 foot or if your ass was pint sized. Anybody can get these words. I didn't care. And it's happened from the biggest to the smallest fellas on the football team. From the biggest on the basketball team to the smallest on the basketball team. The boys, I done said some shit to everybody. Because at some point in time, everybody pissed me off at some point in time. Get the fuck away from me. That was in high school. Now as an adult, I'd rather be out the way in the background so that a lot of people don't have access to me. Only a select few people have ways to get in contact with me or ways to access me. I like it that way in real life. Because when you give too many people too much access to you, they take advantage of that. And you forget who you are as a person because you're trying to be everything for everybody. Thus, your breaking point comes in. You start being a dickhead and you don't even remember how you got there. Happens every day, B. Okay, so what, you special? No, you're good. I be laughing at you and D Free. Y'all crack me up. So if I'm on YouTube 9 times out of 10 in the afternoons, I'm working. In the morning, I'm working and just listening to y'all. And I'm trying to work and type as fast as I can. So I can say on YouTube, it's only a select few individuals that have I reached my breaking point. Thank God, Ash, Gabe, and Tay have saved their lives. They put on like the motherfucking Voltron to save lives. Like they were literally saving lives. Y'all should applaud their efforts because boy, they was amazing. I'll say that. So therein lies the table. It's been set. I'm gonna drop this link. If I don't know your black ass or whatever fucking color your ass is, if I don't know your ass ain't getting on. So you can hang that shit up. I don't have trolls in here, so I ain't that big of a channel, so I ain't gotta worry about it. But I'm gonna drop this link. That's the subject matter. This is your weekly break away from boxing. So there will be no boxing talk on my channel. If you cannot abide by them rules, smash the like button, slide your ass on up out of here. If you can abide by them rules, appreciate you. Smash the like button still. Enjoy yourself in the chat. Speak your piece. Because I don't have a problem with anybody speaking their piece. What I have a problem with is your ass trying to be disrespectful and think I'm just gonna sit back and chill and laugh and skinny grin like the majority of these females in these YouTube streets. They laugh and think everything's funny. I'm an adult. Everything ain't motherfucking funny. So if your ass think for 1 minute I'm just gonna let you sit here and disrespect me, baby, you got another thing coming. Cause I can handle your motherfucking ass if need be with some words. What's happening, Silverstone? I'm just call you Silver. I'm just have to call you Silver 2011. I'm call you Loma 2011. What's happening? So the plate is set. Y'all want to jump on up here? Just do. You better let Tahira know if she want to go and jump on. I got a spot for her. Is here waiting so she can go on and speak her piece and drop her shit and get shit up off of her if she need to. Shit up off your chest. Because I know at work, motherfuckers be fucking with people as well. But for me, this is across the board. This is with anybody. So let me go and drop this in here. Drop this in here and I'll pin it. I should be able to pin it. Uh-oh. Hold on, I'm fucking it up. Yeah, that ain't worked. Hold on. I'm gonna do that for my phone. Yeah, there we go. I pinned it. So there we go. I'll give y'all a few minutes. What is your breaking point? Have you told people what it is? Wait, what? Wait, right now? I can hear you in here. Lower it. Because everybody operates differently. I had to holler at my son in there. He on the game. And I can hear him all the way in here. So if I can hear him, y'all probably can hear him. That ain't cool. But I'll give y'all a minute. Damn. That little dude in there is, I don't know what game he playing, but he is excited and cutting the fuck up. Oh, all right. Well, other than that, I hope everybody is having a good week. Thursday is finally here. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm so glad I get 2 days off. Get this wig split, chill, and enjoy myself. Get ready for the Saturday show. What's up, Gabe?
Hello.
How the hell are you?
Hi.
Hello there.
What's happening?
You know me, chilling, chilling. I can't call it.
I hear you on here talking shit. I heard you talking shit.
You know the unpopular, the unpopular opinion.
Oh, fuck it. I ain't worried about That's popular opinion. Fuck what they talking
I
about.
already know. That's why I do it and say it how I want to. Because ain't nobody gonna say nothing. They can't say nothing to me about what I'm saying. Because we're on my channel.
Well, and then you can do really talking now. Because, some people in between a rock and a hard place. You know what I'm saying? You
Sucks to
know,
be them.
you know, they got, they boxed in. You know what I'm saying? Most people, like I be saying it on my live a couple of days ago. Most people they want to get the oohs and the eyes, so they gonna shoot their load the first time out. Because people don't think they want to be the first one to initiate and pop it off and do all that shit. Cool. Most of them fools gonna shoot their load the first time out. By the time you start activating, you're gonna bury them.
Pretty much. What's up,
That's
Brian?
how people move. Unfortunately, they want people to think and get the perception that, oh, I sunned them, or I told them, or I punked them, or I checked them. You know what I'm saying? Most of they want people's perception. They want their uh, credibility that you did something. Like, get out of here with that. That shit weak. That shit weak. Real weak. You know what I'm saying? But when the walls close in on they get boxed in. Oh man, you hear a whole bunch of crying, boy. I tell you, you hear a whole bunch of whining. When that shit get rough, that shit get tight. They between that rock and hard place, boy. Boy, they sure be crying wolf, boy.
Man.
Like, hey, it's all fun with everything going. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no consequences or repercussions. But as soon as them joints rain down, oh yeah, you gonna see how a person really, 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 really is. Oh yes, Lord, you will.
I'm telling you. Did you want to add anything to the examples, to the two different examples I gave? You already know them stories.
Yeah. What was the main point you was hitting at? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Your
Like,
breaking point.
oh, breaking point. Well, uh, unfortunately, it's kind of like a situation where only the individual will know their breaking point. You know what I'm saying? And how you find that you gotta, first off realize what you wouldn't accept, what you will not accept. You know what I'm saying? What is okay for you and a person building in life is just a number of stuff. Your natural well being and you succeed. If the person goes against the grain of all of that, yeah, that ain't it. Quit forcing shit. A person is gonna be who the hell they are. You can't change nobody. You can present, advise some ideas or, what I'm saying, some different outlooks, but you can't change no fucking body. That's gonna come on that individual where they really want to change or do anything of that nature. But once you realize all that shit, you'll know your breaking point because you'll know like, all right, look, I'm okay with this, I'm okay with this and this and this. All this is a no go. And if all that is a continuation in a cycle of the same type of events, you're gonna hit your breaking point. So it's much better to avoid hitting your breaking point because everything is gonna come out. Any way you felt, any emotion about the person or the situation, it's gonna be like a volcano eruption because you done held that shit in so long.
Don't
So it's
get
better to try
like
to. So it's better to go ahead once you identify the continuous cycle or situation. Go ahead either dead in that shit or you and that person find a middle median ground, and you got to see constant improvements. Otherwise, it ain't worth even trying to even keep on going. Let this shit ride. You know what I'm saying? Find your inner peace. You know what I'm saying? Before you try to keep on going, make sure you satisfied with what you see in the mirror first. You know what I'm saying? And be at peace within thyself. Then, you know what I'm saying, make sure you got your feelings out the way. You ain't holding no grudges from the past shit, and then going forward. Cause you're gonna carry this shit on to the new and keep on going. Like,
So I'm gonna use me as the example. So
right on the head, woman.
so tell them what you tell me.
About what?
Somebody, anybody, that piss me off, whether it's at home, work, partner, whatever. And you call me, and I answer the phone.
Okay, so yeah, basically, what would I? Well, you asking what would I?
What you tell me when that situation happens. You know I'm at a breaking point just by because you can tell by the way I answer my phone. Tell them.
First of all, breathe, calm down, chill. You know what I'm saying? That's first off. I got to get her ass to settle down so she can listen. In that state, you're not listening. I'm like, hey, it's cool. Relax. Even in intense, under pressure circumstances, stay calm. That's the way you can think clearly in the midst of adversity. You gotta stay calm, cool, collected. If you allow your feelings to get riled up, you're gonna make some fucked up choices. Or you just gonna pop off and just, you know what I'm saying, just might be a big ass can of worms to open up. Because when you pop off, you're not just gonna pop off, you're gonna cut. That shit might cut deep. You know what I'm saying? That's cool because you know we grown. But then again, even though we grown, we gotta be wise at what we do. You know what I'm saying? While being grown or being adults. Because what we doing is on wax. Our kids might see this one day. So what you do and what you put on this internet, make sure that shit is worth something. They got some substance behind it. Because you never know who's watching what you say. If you curse or cuss or however you want to pronounce it or pronunciate the word, cool. But make sure you got gems and you got something in there that people can learn from. You know what I'm saying? So I just stay calm, cool, and collected. You know what I'm saying? Me, it's shit. Even when I know it's shit that make it piss me off, I might get a little mad and I'll call Quee and I'll shoot the shit with her and express it to her. But I'm not gonna let the individuals that make me feel that way see that I'm mad. I'm not gonna let them see me sweat. I'm gonna act like ain't shit going on. But I already done peeped the shit, and I already got about 10 different plans. So if one don't work or they don't plan out that way, scrap. I already got the next one because I studied people I rock with. I know their behavior, I know their pattern, and if something wrong, I can tell when I talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So I peep my people movement, so I know who the fuck I'm dealing with, what I'm dealing with, and what's going on in different situations. So I peep energy and vibe and movement. I'm like, nigga, I'm not blind. I got 20/20. I see this shit from a mile away. I don't need a telescope or binoculars. I can see this. Cool. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna pop up on nobody right away. I'm gonna play cool because I want the person to think that I'm okay with it. So when I do say something about it, I'm gonna let them know and give them tons of scenarios of their own actions right in their fucking face. You can't dispute your own shit that you done. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I give people enough rope to hang themselves, and then I come back, you know what I'm saying, with the bazooka. You know what I'm saying? Big bazooka. You know what I'm saying? And drop a bomb on. Because the average person is gonna pop off soon as some bullshit go down. They can't help it. They want to be first. They want to be the one that said, "Oh, you check them." They can't help it. Let them pop off. Let them shoot all they shit because they gonna try to hit you with all they good shit they got against you first. They can't help it because it's about public perception. They gotta have it.
Yep.
And I'm fine with them. Shoot. Shoot.
You know, I'm not gonna let off everything. I mean, I'm gonna give you about 5 or 10% of what I got immediately.
What I tell you, you hit them with the 22 first, then you hit them with the 38, then you hit them with a 45, then you hit them with the M16. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Because it's stages.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I
ATL unanimous. What's poppin', my guy? What's good?
I don't bother anybody. I stay out the way. I peep shit. I don't speak on a lot of shit. If it's something that I feel deserves, some a little bit more attention, then yeah, I hit Gabe up and let him know what I've seen. But as far as when it comes to me, if I'm at a breaking point and people keep fucking with me, and I do my best. Appreciate your case, boy. And I do my best to be like, hey, look, chill, look, you might want to just leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? What's up, OG Eric and STL? And to me, that is a warning shot that I'm throwing to you. Chilling, leave me alone.
Hey, quick.
Hmm?
Answer contacto or D. Oh,
Right
I know.
there. I answered it.
Mm.
Sure did. That came up as I put that particular comment in there is when his comment came up. So I
Oh,
answered, yeah. So it's
oh
on there.
no, I ain't even read that. I just happened to look down. I'm like, oh, he got a question for my woman. Oh, I don't get mad at all. Try it. Go ahead. Shoot away. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot.
Oh
Shoot
yeah.
that bitch like Stephen Curry.
Oh yeah. So I be
Case of
chilling.
what? You damn right.
I be chilling. I stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't bother nobody. It was it was a time when folks would decide they wanted to try. It didn't end well, but I still did my best. I didn't even go all the way in as much as I wanted to, but I said what I needed to say. That's why when it comes to if I acknowledge individuals as brother, bros, or whatever, I acknowledge you as that, then that's important because I don't do that for everybody. And I don't like for a lot of people to call me sis and queen and all that shit because based on experience, motherfuckers say shit like that and they just shitting on you anyway. So I had to have, specific individuals to stop addressing me with that. And they heard the message. So for the individuals that call me that, I'm cool. It don't bother me. It's only when I feel or that I know that you shitting on me and you still think you're gonna call me that will I say something to you. And I don't give a shit where you at. If you're saying something to me and I know you want some bullshit and shitting on me, I'm going to let you know. Don't call me that. Call me by my name. My screen name is right there. That's what you should address me as. Nothing more, nothing less, or don't address me at all. That's your first warning shot. Because at that point, I am already at my breaking point. Because you disrespected me. I sit back and watch, and a lot of shit I don't say shit about because sometimes a lot of this shit just ain't worth mentioning. But if I'm mentioning it to you, whether it's Ash, Gabe, Tay, whomever, if I'm mentioning it to you, it's for a reason. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm peeped the shit. You may have not peeped the shit, but I did. And you listen, take it for what it is, and that's what it is. But if like it took me a minute to do these lives because I'd always tell them, anybody trying to listen to me? I'm the motherfucker people don't want to hear. I'm the motherfuckers do not want people to hear. Is somebody like me? because I'm not gonna force anything down your throat. It's not up to me to convince you to believe what I'm saying. It's not up to me to convince you that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You're here because you want to be here. So you're going to absorb what you need to absorb from what I'm saying. Whether you absorb it all, a portion of it, or whatever you may get from it, you're going to absorb it the way you want to absorb it, and the way that works for you. Because everybody ain't the same. I don't treat everybody the same because I'd be a dumbass individual if I treated everybody the same. I don't address everybody the same way. I don't address my man the same way I address my brothers or my partners or anybody. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. That's not something you can do. When it comes to females, I don't address females the same way. Because if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't, you can tell. Minimal conversation is what you're gonna get until you do some dumbass shit. Then I'm gonna have to say something to your motherfucking ass. Whether you're a man or a chick, I'm gonna have to say something to you. But everybody has to know. Everybody has a breaking point. Gabe got one. Hell, depending on the situation, that breaking point can happen very quickly. Very quickly. Or it cannot happen at all. And he won't say shit. But I know.
You damn right it can happen at any second, depending on what it is. If it go against the grain, any form of disrespect, messing with my money, my family, you know what I'm saying? Something that I care about it, you know what I'm saying? Nah, we don't have ain't no time. What's your issue? You got to explain it. You can't explain it, you're gonna get some pain. I mean, because before I pop off, I'm gonna come at you respectful. But if I know something, don't lie to me in my face. I might just punch you in your shit. You know what I'm saying? When I know, you know that I know. Type shit.
I ain't gonna stop you.
I don't play those games. I don't do the disrespect. Disrespect is one of my biggest pet peeves. And, if people want to try it, then you go right on ahead and think that shit's sweet. And I'm going to turn your ass into splendor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to play no games with you. I ain't going to disrespect you, but I don't play a lot of these games that a lot of these dudes play on this internet. I don't live in this fantasy ass world or this YouTube fantasy land. Nah, I got a real life problems, real life shit that's always constantly going on. But I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I don't need this to survive. I can go play Xbox, watch movies, and kick it with my chicken, or enjoy myself with my time and with my kids, or just get some personal time by myself. I can stop YouTube today and stop doing content and be fine. Because it ain't about the money. That'll come. I do this shit for the love and the passion because it's needed. Yep, that part right there.
Yep, don't I say that all the time? If I'm thinking something, I've already I just want to hear it from you to see we're on the right page. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand. When it comes to certain shit, it takes a lot for a motherfucker to say something to somebody, or even to ask somebody their opinion about something that they be saying. It takes a lot. If someone is bringing something, basically your initial response, because send a motherfucker to their breaking point. You have no idea. Because you don't know what the motherfucker. Oh. Is that better? Is it audio cracking, y'all? Uh-oh.
Oh, no, that's probably my the AC unit.
Oh, okay. Oh, you outside. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
We good.
Okay. So everybody has that particular breaking point where if someone's trying to talk to you, your initial response can be their breaking point because they could be at their wits' end in a last little try to gain some clarity and some understanding before they lose their shit. Could all land in your hands, and it's up to you. So you have to understand when if people are reaching out to you, unless your ass and told them multiple times the same shit, that's different. What's up, A1 Hoops on? What's happening?
Hey, what's poppin'?
That's a different case. But when it comes to a lot of shit, yeah, man, you never know what somebody's dealing with. Excuse me. Okay, so we say I always respect all women on YouTube, and like we appreciate that because not very many people do in life or in YouTube land, as I call it. Because based on what I've seen and the shit I've been around since I've been around, a lot of motherfuckers don't really give a shit about what we say. They don't care. They don't. A lot of motherfuckers they just won't because it's a female talking. They want to be over there flirting, listening, and not really even paying attention to what she has to say. Or motherfuckers are just there because a lot of people are there. Whether it's good content or not, that's neither here nor there. But it does enough to keep you there. Whether you agree with what they say or not, your ass is still there. What's up, Big Texas ATX Cletus Smith? What's happening? Appreciate you. So, it's yeah, he did. So it's
Taking a shower.
okay. So it kind of all depends on what's going on, what's happening at that particular point. Because we as women we get treated so disrespectfully by a lot of fellas. To me, when it comes to this YouTube shit, we are below bottom up under the shelf of the totem pole because men are considered more important. And what men say is way more important, the way that the men treat things and how a lot of men operate. And I came a long way because I was one of the ones like, man, fuck this. These motherfuckers not listen. They don't give a shit. They only want to listen to men talk, which is why the men are on YouTube running their mouths all motherfucking day. Multiple channels saying the same shit all motherfucking day. Men listen to men talk all motherfucking day, all motherfucking night. And I had a problem with that because I get tired of listening to men talk all goddamn day. Like, my God. I get tired of listening to it. So that's why I selected Thursday. Friday, people are out trying to do whatever they need to do, enjoy their weekend. So I selected to go live on Thursdays to be your get away from the boxing talk and just take a breather is what I called my show because I got something to say. I'm the one that's finally talking. You listen, you listen. If you don't, okay. Gabe, what you got to say on that?
Okay, accepted. I was still listening, but it kind of broke up. What was the main hit point? It just that's why I was hearing it, but I had to go run in the house.
Oh yeah. It was just adding on to what I was saying. Let me go to what Jason Williams said, and you can add on that. He says, I remember a while back, I asked you and Ash about the gender war because it was new to me. I think the higher ups want us at war with each other on everything. That is a very valid point, and I can agree with you because it's all in a lot of shit. It's become us versus y'all men somehow. And a lot of men don't really understand that we ain't against y'all. It's a lot of men that's shitting on us. And we just trying to find our own way and make our own lane. But it's impossible when we keep getting shitted on by a lot of men. As far as in the YouTube land or the channels that I go to, the men outweigh the women about 40-1, in my opinion. 40-1. So a chick that's single and looking for somebody, her ass is winning. And somebody like me, I'm like, ugh, God, more people. But that's why I only go to select few channels now. And I'm cool with the select few channels that I go to. But I can say at least motherfuckers are listening. Motherfuckers are listening to me. They understand what I'm saying and why I'm saying it. Sometimes hell motherfuckers agree, and I find that pretty fucking fun. Because I'm like, I already know I'm right because I know what I feel and I know what I've seen. And based on the examples that I can give to people, based off what I have seen, you can't tell me I'm wrong. But you can give me another way to look at it. But I can guarantee you, by the time I'm done talking and what you have to add on to what I'm saying is pretty much the same thing. It's just a different route to get to the same answer that I've given. What you think on that, Gabe?
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I kind of must agree with you a lot on that. Whew. Folks is different these days. Uh, it's unfortunate that I mean a lot of women are dope, but you know what I'm saying, due to the power struggle that you know what I'm saying, people still have I guess pre-existed or created it in their mind because you know what I'm saying. Let's not forget the media pushes the power struggle as well. That would get the shit to stick. News and TV shows and movies and all this other shit push the agenda. You know what I'm saying? So it's ingrained in a lot of people's minds, and it's being taught and it's being passed down. So I mean, unfortunately, you know, people like yourself, Quee, you know what I'm saying? My woman, of course, Ash, people, Tay Tay. I mean, the women that do content in general. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the ones that gotta break the ice, but it's a portion of dudes, a percentage of dudes rather that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's out of fear that they might do better than you or they might outshine you if they had an even playing field or whatever the case might be. I don't know. I ain't in these dudes' head. But I guess it's a threat. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I don't know if because they feel like they're a woman and you know, women bring attention, you know, bring eyes. Because I mean, dude, visual creatures, they like to look. You know what I'm saying? If they find them attractive, they gonna pull up. So some of them not, you know, they comfortable in their skin, so it won't be a problem. But you have some, or they feel threatened, and that's female tendency. So if a female is going back and forth with a dude, that's because she identifies some female tendencies in that guy. That's why it's so easy for them to go back and forth because she sees something that she probably that a female probably supposed to be doing or typically would do. But you supposed to be masculine and you doing it, homeboy. Nah, that shit just don't add up. That ain't cool at all. That's actually some sucker shit. But I think people just, fear of people having, outshining them. You know, they say they want you to win, but in actuality, they just don't want you to outdo them. As long as you winning and you don't pass them, a lot of people, they cool. Some people don't care. They happy for you. More power to you.
Yep. We
But
was
here,
talking
what's
about
good,
that too.
Queen? Look to you, sis.
We was talking about that on the back end one day. We had a long conversation about that, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a long ass conversation. Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, it's me back here. Sorry.
Yeah. Because it's like, you know,
I know I'm waiting on.
being that people don't know what people are going through, and the fact that, YouTube can be, while individuals have channels, YouTube can be considered therapy for, certain individuals, depending on how they want to work it, it can be.
Mm-hmm.
people never know what people are going through. So the types of responses, the attentiveness that people have, you could tell who was fuck you and who was being dickheads. You can definitely tell who those particular individuals are because you could tell by their responses. You could tell when people are really trying to understand what you're saying because they have questions. You could tell when people really trying to figure it out, because they may be going through some shit that may be similar. So based on their responses, in the chat, if when you read your chat, you understand or see if they're trying to get an understanding on what they going through based off what they say. And sometimes us as content creators, with some of the things that we can actually say to the individuals in the chat, sometimes that shit can send your ass on the edge and make you hit your breaking point. It's I know I've pissed off a lot of people. I'm very successful at doing that. I ain't seen nobody I ain't meant to piss off. I ain't pissed them off. The shit works.
I would say you piss them off. They just ain't used to nobody that actually call them out on their bullshit. So I don't think it's more so of you pissing them off. They just not used to somebody, even if it's indirectly and you just speaking in general and happen to bring a situation up that identifies or shines light on the shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? And they'll pop off. So yeah, it's not. And then partially the messenger if they feel some type of way or if it's any whatever, there. So I mean, a lot of time that's pretty much what it is. You just happen to highlight some of their flaws and they don't know how they handle that shit.
What's up, PGH? Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh Big Dog, what's popping? Cletus, what's good? I seen you in here, man.
I be chilling and I'm like, people have no idea how chill my black ass really is. I be chilling. I don't be fucking with nobody. I just want to be left alone. Let me speak to my folks. Let me chill, talk some shit, swallow some spit, and enjoy my motherfucking day. But when it comes to certain things, and this is I was gonna hold on to this topic and save it, but we already here. Men talk a lot. A lot of men tell their business. I don't know when this happened. I don't know when it became fun for y'all. Maybe if you could shed some light on it. But this show is a lot of pillow talking ass men in these YouTube streets. And I don't understand why or where it went wrong. Because with some of the things that I hear and I sit back and I listen, I don't go to a lot of them channels anymore. It's like some of the stuff you supposed to keep to yourself. Some of the stuff you got to be quiet. You can't tell everything online that's going on in your life because everybody ain't happy for you. You can't tell everything that's going on in your relationship. That's why the shit that I talk about is previous, years and years ago. Because that was back then. It's not right now. This is shit 2014, 15, and 16 on shit I just spoke about. Well, 13, 14, and 15 on shit that I just spoke about on my two examples. That's what happened during those particular times. So that has nothing to do with today. So that's how I can use those types of things as examples. But I don't know when it became cool or what. But sometimes men be gossiping their asses off. Like they tell everything. When is enough enough? Or when do fellas, or should y'all fit, or gay, when should they feel that they didn't said enough? Because I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
Well, okay. So Y'all probably, y'all think about this, y'all be like, oh, okay, I can think that makes sense. So some people, when they speak, they actually speak and have speak with substance. They speak with, and they got knowledge. It's gems. It's something that you can take and use. But some people think that's what they're doing when they're talking. So they talk because they are in their mind, they think they're dropping gems or they're dropping some game or they helping somebody out or what I'm saying, they shining some light to a situation or something. It's ways to do it and there's ways not to do it. And a lot of these people ask backwards. So they don't understand half the shit that they saying and they think that's what they doing. They're convinced in their mind that they dropping gems in game and possibly helping somebody. But in actuality, they really not. You know what I'm saying? So the people that ooh and I and run with it got some of the same character flaws they got. So that's why they can ha ha yee and praise the shit. And then you get a lot of people that don't pay no attention. They'll be like, trust them niggas on some bullshit, or them females on some bullshit, or those collective group of people, whatever the case might be. So a lot of people they think they dropping gems in game. That's what I come to terms and realize they really think they dropping gems. So that's why they talk so much. They think they actually saying something that actually got some substance that means something. And they convinced that they are. I mean, really convinced that they are. And it's sad because they just talk and they willing to display everything because the attention and the clout that may come behind it. Some people want that sob sad, people that feel sorry for them, play the victim role type shit. And you know what I'm saying? Some people eat that shit up. Some people play this mean tough guy role and want people to be nice, super nice to them. Some people just, man, it all depends on the person, who they are, and how they move. So that's what I just realized. That's why a lot of people talk so much. Dudes in particular. They think that they helping a situation or giving somebody some info they can use or getting in the game on a situation. They really convinced. Just pay attention to them and watch how confident they say the shit. They gonna lie, go listen to people that you may you like that or think do that in any type of way and just pay attention. Watch how confident they say the shit. That let you know that they fully believe this shit. Because they saying it with some authority and some confidence behind it. Yep. Just pay attention. Guarantee y'all gonna like say that nigga will lie. Because I'm observing this shit. I'm always paying attention. Even when people don't even think I am. I'm always paying attention. Always.
Yeah. I'll be sitting back and I listen, and I'll bring a lot of shit to you, and I'm like, you see this shit? I've always do that a
Yep.
lot.
Some stuff that you'll bring to me, I just be thinking in my head. And I'm saying that, and you'll bring it to me, and I'm like, and I might respond, but like, shit, I seen that shit too. And I could be like, oh, you'd be like, are you seeing this on such and such day over at such and place? Yep, sure did. I said, I just didn't say nothing. It's like, oh, okay. Well, we say less. I know we are on the same understanding, and we on the same page. You know what I'm saying? So I see a lot. Like even now, after all the bullshit that happened and transpired, and we just moved on and went, and, going forward. Like I see shit so quick now. It's just like you're not even gonna have a chance to try to come and interrupt my shit. Like I already know what to expect.
Okay.
Fortunately, I know what to expect.
All right. Look who done jumped on the panel.
Who?
Look who done jumped on the panel.
Tahira.
Hello. Hey, honey bun.
Hey, honey.
Oh shit. Goddamn, just boy, I almost called you by your government name, boy. I'm gonna call you by your government, my dog. Cause I walked away from my phone. I'm dumping these guards good. I'm like, look who jumped on the panel. I'm like, who?
Mhm. I had to come stop through, show some love, because I've been saying to everybody that I want them to drop links, and Quickly be the only one dropping the link for me.
I did it on mine. He's like,
Nah, it wasn't authentic. I had to
Oh, okay. So so it's like that. Damn, son.
Yeah.
I off the man,
Hers
homie.
was more heartfelt.
Okay. I get it. That's okay. You see this dude? I hope you see this. Baby dude, get your mama. God damn it. Baby dude, come and get her, man. Back up. Reinforcements, please come now.
He knocked out. He can't help.
Damn. Just wake him up. You'll pay for it. Go live for 8 hours and he'll fall back to sleep.
Do you got to hear what you got to add on to what we've been talking about? Because we've been talking for a little minute.
Yeah, you guys are talking about like the breaking points, right? I'm going to piggyback off G5 and say that you don't really know what your breaking point is until you get yourself in that situation. Sometimes you can kind of know based off the company or who it is that you're about to get your breaking point from. But me, I've learned to kind of calm down and kind of ask questions first now. But before I used to just I don't care. Like I just want to know. I want to get to the bottom of it. Like I don't want to argue with you or nothing like that. I just want to know. One question: are we going to fight or not?
Yeah.
It didn't really matter who it was, but I noticed that a lot of my boiling points come from a lot of family. And family think that because you're family, you're going to be okay with their crap, and it's not true. So I feel like if you want to reach your breaking point, or when you're about to get to that point, it's mostly because of somebody or someone that's in that circle of friends. They've become a enabler. You enabled this behavior, so they think it's okay to say what they want to say to you.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that, because it's happened to me multiple times.
Yeah.
See, you're natural. Get your ass back on pedals more often.
I can't, because I get nervous. I get nervous, and then my asthma start to act up, and then I need an asthma medication. I'm nervous right now. My hands are sweating.
Just take you a couple deep breaths, get yourself cool, and then just go like you talking on the phone or something. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be scared talking on the phone. I'll be in the house now I'll be walking around the house on mute.
Oh man.
Look,
goddamn, dude. Well, you got tutorial lessons, dude. What you doing, Just?
My first live, I was nervous as fuck.
Oh man.
What do I do? What button do I press? So I tried to be smart, and I did 2 uploads first, thinking that was gonna prepare me to be ready to hit live. And I hit live, and I was like, "That's what you heard," because I didn't know what to do. I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta say something." So I started talking, but I couldn't do it by myself at first. I had to get everybody. I didn't give a shit. I had, my girls was with me. I was like, "Yep, let's do it. We'll just all get together and talk on my channel." That's what I did. And then I finally got comfortable enough for me to be able to get up here and talk some shit and swallow some spit and make some shit shake by myself at first. And then let some folks up here, or on some of my other shows that I've done it just by myself. And I just said what I needed to say. And once I was done talking shit, I was like, fuck it, I'm out. After I told them to suck my nuts.
Yeah, that part. But it was times where I was like, what are you worrying about? Fuck these niggas. Fuck these females that's hating. Talk your shit. What they gonna do? I dare. Please come.
Yeah. Listen. Y'all got the wrong one on the panel with y'all because I'm trained to go. I only know two things: we fighting or not.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's my type
Wow.
of activity.
I don't know nothing else. I just know is we fighting or we not doing that. Oh, okay.
See, I sit
But
back and chill now. I sit back and I'm like, all right, let me watch. Let me just pay attention and, pay attention to my surroundings. Let me blend in with my surroundings for a little minute and be low to the ground with it. And then, once you peeping some shit and you see some shit, once the spidey senses start tingling, then shit. All right, well, fuck you then. I'm out. And, slide your ass on, to another direction. And then, you'll tell him, you'll know if motherfuckers is got a problem because you start seeing little subtle busted ass comments in chats not directed towards you, but they are about you in the chat. And it's like, oh, okay, I'm struck a nerve. Great. Now let me see if you're gonna actually say my name.
yeah.
And that's what I'll be waiting on. And it hasn't been done yet as far as saying my name, but it has been hints that's been thrown at me, and I was like, say no more. And I said what I needed to say, and here we are. Less a couple votes. What that's kind of all it is that
You done pull some tactics though. You done pull some of my tactics that I do shit. Like you still yourself. But you know what I'm saying? Before you just, snap like a vital, you know what I'm saying? You pause first. And I'm like, yeah. Because I'm patient. See, I like to let a person just like run on the hamster wheel, hop off that joke, hang themselves, and then I'm gonna fire all my shots. I'm gonna make that shit hurt. It's gonna hurt worse.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
She opposite. She wanna go get it right away, and I'm like, not yet. Let them talk for a second. Let them go. Let them shoot. They gonna shoot. Shh, don't say shit. Act like you don't need shit.
So, but that's why you guys work out so well because you both kind of go off of each other. See, Jess over here, he be trained to go, and I be telling him to calm down a little bit. Calm down a little bit. Let's just listen to people. Nah. You want to talk? You want to be nice, but sometimes you got to be nice first before you get to, you got to be calm before the storm. Sometimes, but.
Oh yeah.
Then see, she done turned my bucket back up. So now that's why I said, see, they shouldn't have done that. See, this nigga was in a cave. See, now that's why I said, oh, they in trouble all 2022.
Yeah, situations cause for different responses because you can't respond to everything the same way. However, every situation ain't the same, but what you can do is be prepared. So when you see some shit that's about to go left or that went left, that's when you just smile and go and give them everything they didn't know they needed.
Because I always tell people that it's my attitude is real. I got a real bad temper, but I always tell people if you come at me like a pit bull in heat, I'm gonna match your energy. But only thing difference is my pit bull you're not gonna like.
Supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's like I say. They say, oh, y'all, turn up G5, turn up G5. Y'all not ready for my turn up. Yeah. And I ain't even turned the shit up yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm in second gear. I'm not even, I'm cruise control. I said, oh, y'all can't handle this now? Oh, yeah, y'all ain't even ready to see this other shit. This next layer I'm about to peel off on y'all boys. Go ahead. Good luck, suckers. Oh, for TWT, we rolling. Oh, man. I'm already working on my other people intros. Y'all gonna be fun. Tweet, I got your shit. Yep.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that's how it goes.
File up my suite. Put my feet up on my item in my little zone, my area.
Oh my goodness. Sleep. He was sleeping in the backyard with every damn thing going.
Huh?
I said your ass gonna fall asleep in the backyard, chilling, wherever feet propped up on the ottoman, chilling.
I may, and that's okay because It's a pistol sitting in my lap, and with my hand squeezed. If I hear something, it's on.
Mm-hmm. Big much for me. Can't do the outside things. Too many bugs. Mm-mm.
Oh, you know me, I got my whole setup. I be all right.
Yeah,
Got the AC on deck.
I hear shit.
Oh,
I
trust
never noticed you could be outside chilling and don't see a damn bug, don't hear shit. The minute I walk outside, National Geographic wants to come out of nowhere and have all these fucking bugs and shit trying to attack my ass. Mm-mm.
I don't know about all that, but yeah.
Whatever. You seen the boss try to get me.
Nope. I ain't see shit. I'm Stevie.
Whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's
God damn it.
but yeah, Tara, that's kind of how you gotta take it. And this is if we were not on the live and we were sitting next to each other, he would actually be saying this same shit. And I'm like, all right. And then you'll hear it. Then I'm like, see, there bugger right there. And you ain't seen shit since you've been sitting out here and the motherfucker trying to attack me. He just and it's proof. We'd have been sitting in my truck talking to him, and a fucking wasp just come sit on my steering column. Yep, the wasp has the truck now. It belongs to the wasp. That's real shit.
I can't do bugs and flies, and even if I see a spider or something, I be telling Jess, "Can you get the spider?" He'd be like, "What do you want me to do? Why can't you get it?" No, just go get it, cause it's just go over there and get it, cause I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm like, Gabe, get it. He was like, get what? You don't see that right there? We're outside. I'm like, you don't see that crawling? Like, it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Word. Really?
Yeah, that'd be yours. Like, hey, look. Where? Right there in the wall.
Oh, that sounds like me.
I'll be like, this little thing right here, yes, it can bite me. Oh my God. It's scared of you.
That's not true. The praying mantis has wings. It's big. I can't deal with it. That's a stressful situation. That damn thing was fun. I was like, ah! Yeah, it was a done deal. My life was over.
Oh my God.
That's what happens.
No, I'm not kidding. There's a wasp sitting on the outside of my window.
He was trying to stab me. He's trying to get me. And you could actually see him using his stinger. Well, because I think only the chick wasps have the stingers. But you could actually see it trying to stab. Their stinger was hitting my glass. And I'm like, look, it's stinging me. Look at it. What the fuck I'm gonna do with that? How I'm gonna get out of my truck and take off running into the house when I have to press the code to open my front door? It's gonna get me. The struggle.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Yes, case of what it was outside, but I had to go outside with it when I got out of my truck.
When you swing that door open, that joker gonna fly off.
It's not an even playing field. He has wings. I don't.
Jesus. Woman, when you swing that door open, it's gonna retreat.
What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? That means I'm outside with it.
Nigga, the hell with China. We in Texas.
See what I'm saying?
Y'all can keep all those bugs y'all got down in the south.
I'm just saying it's a
nah, they said they coming for the dudes.
No, they ain't coming over here.
At all.
I don't even like to go. I don't even like to be outside after a certain time. Like, y'all ain't ready to go home? Y'all want to go in? You're like, oh, we having a cookout. No, but let's cook in because I need to be in the building.
I'm telling you.
I don't know what point in my life where nature, being outside or in my little zone, is cool with me. As long as I gotta be something to drink, phone charger, you know what I'm saying? My pistol, 30 round, plus, and I'm straight. As long as I'm in my
trying
zone.
to get my my license now, but in New Jersey they give you a hard time.
Man, telling y'all, go ahead, start searching. But like, come on, we're gonna move on to Texas, y'all.
I'm telling
That's
you.
where I want to be at. I want to live in Houston.
Ooh, it shall
It's
be
cool.
there.
But
I like the only to me the best
they
thing
get
about
they
it.
get flooded.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I have a friend that lives out there, and that's all she kept telling me. She was her house got flooded twice. I forgot
yeah.
which storm it was, but twice.
The only good thing about Houston is their radio station. That's it. I mean, when you in some of the shopping areas, it's pretty cool out there. I ain't gonna lie. You never know who you gonna see chilling out there. The motherfuckers be chilling like they ain't celebrities. They walking
Mm,
and chilling. So I mean that's kind of the other good thing. But literally the radio, you ain't have to put no damn Sirius XM radio. You ain't gotta pull up YouTube or whatever the fuck you listening to. You can just listen to their radio station. That shit will bang. They the one and only radio station that I know of. I mean, we from Texas, so we listen to Chopped and Screwed. They actually play that on their radio station.
mm.
So that shit be fire. June 19th is a wonderful day. All day out there. Which is actually coming up, Gabe.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm ready. I've been ready to move though, but somebody he loves New Jersey.
I
uh,
feel
KB.
He loves New Jersey, but I guess it's because you know how you never gone anywhere to see what it's like outside of the area that you are in.
yeah.
So you're content with staying. But see me, when I was younger, I got to travel. Like I got to travel to Georgia, to Tennessee, like playing basketball. So I got to see other stuff besides my little city, my little area.
Yeah.
And then I end up living in Georgia for 2 years. And then when I came back, I was like, so when we going back to Georgia? We not moving back? Like nobody don't want to move back down south.
Yeah.
And I took him with me. I think my son was like 6 months old and my daughter was 8. And we drove to Georgia, and he the whole ride there, he was so upset. Like, why take it's taking so long? It's a 16-hour drive, sir. This
Yeah.
is what a road trip is. This is what a
Yeah.
road trip is.
Oh yeah.
Then I mean,
Yeah.
then I look at it. You know, when you've been so secluded in one place, you got the people that he do fuck with. You go to a new place, it's like, you know what I'm saying? He want, he a vibration and energy dude. He want to learn rock with some people. You know what I'm saying? Go to
Yeah.
a new
Mhm,
place, you kind of like you solo dolo. I'm like, you good here because there's a lot
Yeah.
of us that he rock with that's in Texas.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
But
We here.
I've been
We
telling
been.
him that even though you can't be scared to try something new. But what he'll tell me is, oh, if you want to move or something, we got to plan it. But I'm the total opposite. Like if I want to do something, even if it's spur of the moment, let's do it right now. He'd be like, no, you got to plan it. So I'm trying to tell him that the more you plan something, the more you're gonna keep pushing it off. Especially it's a big move for you. You're gonna keep pushing it off. So let's do it now and get it over with. If you don't like it, you stay a year, you can come back.
Yeah.
That's quick. She the planner. See, I
Planner.
plan more now. See, for me, I'm like, what's it gonna do? Okay, fuck it. Well, let's go. Wing that shit. We'll figure it out. We smart.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's how I am. And he'd
I'm
be
a
like, you can't be like that.
I mean, I plan more now. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like over the last few years, you
You
know,
didn't develop that.
I plan more now. So now I already have a game plan. But I got my game plan and I got my wing it plan. You know what I'm saying? I kind of meshed them motherfuckers together, and it works out fine for me. It's all everything is pretty much always planned out, and then it's kind of the wingy part. It's like, hey, if this don't happen like this, then shit, I got this plan, that plan, or this plan. We gonna go. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
I'll be telling him that, like, let's just take a chance. Let's take a chance. Let's walk out there on faith and see what we get. No, no, no. You got to plan it. No, mm-mm. Let's just go try.
But see, what I tell people, especially to people that haven't been to Texas before, go visit first.
Mhm.
Go for a weekend or a couple days, however you want to do it. Go there first. Either go when it's hot as fuck so you can get used to it because Texas heat is just a little different than everywhere else. Or come when it's cold and you can compare your cold to our cold. Our cold is nowhere near y'all's cold, but
Oh yeah, no, it gets cold. It's just like -10 degrees up here.
not gonna be able to do it.
Fuck no.
Ours, the
Mm.
coldest we got when the Great State froze last year, that had never happened. At least as long as I've been alive, it's never happened. That was one of them fluke of nature things, and thank God it didn't happen this year. But it did get cold as fuck. Prior to last year, I think the coldest it had got for me that I could remember, it was Martin Luther King, 2017. Not 17? Might have been 18. One of the two. And I had to go to work. And it was 17 degrees outside, and my goddamn alternator went out. And I did not know my alternator was out in my truck. I thought my battery needed to be recharged. And I'll be goddamn. My alternator's out. Heat, none of that shit works. It's
None of that
cold.
shit works.
So, yeah, that's what happened. But that's the only way I remember that because I was literally, it was colder than polar bear balls outside. And that was the coldest it had got to me. But the sun was beaming. Sun was beaming and the sun did not have any, I turned a stank on it. So you can either, choose to come when we have our cold time. I prefer for people to come when it's hot than a motherfucker. So people can understand and like, shit, look now, if you want to move, there's going to be some shit you don't have to deal with. So you might want to check it out first. When we hit them hundreds, like I think we're supposed to hit 100 tomorrow. Motherfuckers get mad as fuck. Whew, people be mad.
We don't get that hot until like maybe the end of the month or like right around July 4th. We always get like a little heat wave, and it'd be like 110. Sometimes it'd be like that for like 4 or 5 days.
We go for 30 days.
No,
we didn't hit 30 days. We hit a month and a half. We hit a drought, and I'm like, man, fuck this. I don't go outside until it's dark, and even sometimes when it get dark, the shit is still like 90, 85 degrees at night. Mosquitoes is everywhere. But that's kind of what I tell people. Go ahead and go visit, check it out first, check out the environment, check it out, get a good feel for things, and check out neighborhoods, things like that. Check out some areas that you may want to work at. Check out the distance, check out the traffic, just to get an idea. Because going blind, and that's what I prepare for. Like, you going blind, you don't know what the fuck is finna fucking happen. But my God. So that's why I'm a planner. 9 times out of 10, if I bring something to Gabe or tell him this is what I want to do or this is where we're going, like any restaurant, any food restaurant or wherever we go to, I've already looked at the menu. I already know what I want. So there's no point in me looking at it. When we get there, he's the one that got to look and figure it out. I already know. So
anytime we go out to eat, Jess be like, oh, you know what I want, honey? I don't know what you want. I don't know what your belly want.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's what I would say. If y'all want to move to Texas or move to Houston, go visit. Grab him, hop on a plane, y'all rattle up the troops. Y'all, hop on a plane and mosey on out there. Let us know. We'll drive about 4 hours to get to y'all. And be like, hey.
Yeah. I hear Houston, yeah, about 3.5, 4 hours out. The bus,
depending on traffic, maybe 5, give or take.
But you already know you're gonna pass some drive. You know me, I'm gonna do some drive. Roll me some sweets. It's on.
What's up,
I have a cousin that lives in San Antonio.
That's about the same thing as what Keon, what's poppin', my brother?
Oh yeah, I got
boxing.
I got my aunt and them that live out there. I got quite a bit of friends that live out there. But I was living out there in the suburbs of San Antonio. I like the area. That'd be hot in the motherfucker out there too, but it's a lot of shit to do.
I'm just trying to get me a piece of land.
You heard, and build on that shit.
Yes,
And
right.
the land out here is pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And but they have to start taxing because we getting an influx
But them
of
ragged
people
people from
to Texas in
California.
general, whether it be Austin, Houston, San Antonio, shit, Georgetown, places outside of Austin and shit like that, or around the cities of the major cities. You know what I'm saying? People moving here like crazy. They moving up, in the northern part of Texas, El Paso and Lubbock and Midland and shit.
And all it took was that goddamn Elon Musk to move his ass out there outside of Austin. He don't live in Austin. He live outside of Austin. He actually put out there that he bought a $50,000 home. He put that shit out there. And he done renovated the motherfucker.
And it's worth millions.
It's worth well over $1 million. And I was like, why would you do that to them? Why would you tell them that? And then people from California been bringing their raggedy, no driving asses out here. Jacking up the prices
Especially
on them.
ones with the bankroll, with the good ass job. You did what? How much? They be like, what's the square foot? What? Shit. They guy went online, bought a house, we moving.
Yep, it's been motherfuckers that would come out here and buy a $500,000 house that we have out here that's worth $500,000, which my brother's house was a pretty good sized house. Gabe has seen it. It's huge. They would take that and be like, oh, that's like $2 or $3 million out there. I was like, word? So they come out here and mind you, they're selling their houses. So they're coming out here millionaires already.
Wow.
So they can go buy, a $500,000 house and renovate that bitch and still have a lot of money to be good with. That's what's happening. And I'm like, keep y'all raggedy asses in California, goddammit. Y'all are fucking up our freeways. You fucking up our housing markets because you can tell who ain't from here because you can tell how they drive. They be fucking up the freeway. Because we go every bit of 70, 75, 80-ish, 85-ish. Depending on where it is. These motherfuckers be driving like somebody's grandmama's, and then they try to go from the far left lane way over to the far right lane to exit, and they think they can do that in front of everybody. Nah, bro, you gonna get killed. You can't drive like that here. We flying. So you got to throw your signal on it and get over when you can. Or drive your ass in that right lane to exit. Because these motherfuckers out here don't stop.
Wow.
So that's kind of what happened. But I ain't seen motherfuckers out here that's coming from out of town. I ain't seen them motherfuckers not winning. They is getting it. And I'm like, yeah, right. Stay your ass out the way. Get your ass home.
That's what I think. I think that if I leave my area and I go somewhere else, I can flourish. I can get what's meant to be mine. Like you can't flourish when you constantly around people that's content with being stuck at a standstill.
Yeah, some people are like that. When it comes to jobs and shit like that, a lot of people get like that. I've grabbed Christian, and this was back in 2004. Christian was 2, 3, 4, somewhere around there, whatever. 2, he was 2. I moved out there, and with just me, him, and clothes. That's it. We didn't have shit. Moved out there, a couple months, got a job, threw his ass in daycare. Got an apartment at 6 months. Took me 6 months to get job and apartment, get him in daycare, and we have a consistent basis. Took me 6 months. We was in there like swimwear. By the time I moved back, I had to get one of them 10-foot U-Hauls so that I can bring back everything that I had accumulated over a 3-year time frame. And all I had was our clothes when I moved out there because I had to get the fuck away from everybody. And it was a good change. That's why I say, oh, I love Houston music. I love the radio station. But other than that, that was it. I moved back to the DFW, and my ass been ripping and running ever since. I ain't slowed down yet, and I don't plan on slowing down. I'm about to get it. But I think y'all should visit, get him, that'll put him at ease just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, see, now here's the catch. Now I can't visit because I can't fly.
Oh.
I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of closed-in spaces. So I don't know how this gonna work. Never flown before.
Oh, that's an easy fix. You got some earbuds?
Yeah.
You got one of them, I don't know what them things is called, to put over your eyes, like when you go to sleep.
Oh, the mask.
Yeah, I don't, whatever that thing is called. Because you'll be able to go to sleep. You really ain't gonna feel shit. You're not gonna feel a damn thing.
Just even talking to you about it, my heart racing right now.
Look, they have alcohol on the plane too. That shit was good, nigga. I had me. I think last time I was on the plane, I had 3 airplane bottles of vodka and cranberry. Oh yeah, we was in there killing it. I don't even know the white dude that was next to me, but shit, I bought one and he bought me 2, and he bought himself some shit. Man, we was chilling like a motherfucker up there.
Oh wow,
talking shit. I don't know that dude, but it was my seat, an empty seat, and then him. And shit, we just started cutting up. We the only ones cutting up on the plane. Everybody else was sitting there quiet and looking crazy and sounding boring as hell. We was in there cutting up and talking shit about people.
Let's try. We gonna try to fly somewhere.
Oh yeah, it'd be good. Because every time I've talked with somebody or anybody that has not been on, who's never been on a plane, they get on it once. It's like, oh, it was not that bad. It's like, I know, you be all right. And guaranteed, the motherfuckers are ready to hop on a plane again ASAP. I'm like, yeah, it ain't that bad. Trust me. Oh yeah, it's cool. Because I was like that too my first time flying. I wanted to shit a brick.
I don't do heights and teach. You're not gonna take me skydiving. Nothing. Ain't nobody gonna scare nothing out of me, honey. You is not meant to be in no sky jumping out talking about some whoopee whoopty do my ass.
Now that I'm not gonna be able to do. No. Not skydiving. I'm cool. You got it. Oh yeah, I'm telling you. Since I'm not in that relationship that I was in, that I had to get a lawyer to get out of, I had to do a lot of driving from this front doorstep to Fort Benning, Georgia. My front doorstep on Fort Benning is a 13-hour drive. Been there, done that multiple times. From my front doorstep in Georgia to my dad's house in North Carolina, it took us 14 and a half hours. Never doing that anymore.
Well, see, that's how we used to always travel, because my uncle, he had his own bus. So like if the family wanted to go somewhere, we would have to pay like him a ticket, like a fee, like $60 or whatever the fee was, whatever it was. We used to go from New Jersey to North Carolina, from North Carolina to Georgia, from Georgia back to Buffalo, from Buffalo to Canada, from Canada to Connecticut. We used to just be traveling, moving around. So that's all I'm used to.
Yeah.
And then the drive to Georgia, I think it took us 18 hours. And mind you, I'm the only one driving.
Oh yeah. I drove from Houston.
And I had a baby. My son was a baby at the time, and I was still breastfeeding.
Oh yeah, that was fun. That was I will never do that drive again from Houston to North Carolina. That took us, and it was me and 3 of my cousins and Christian. And Christian was like, what was he? 4, 5? I think Christian was 5 at the time. That took us 22, 24 hours, and we slept. And then the day after that, we turned around and drove back. Man, I ain't never doing that shit again. And I was the only one driving back. No. Never again. Hop on a plane, right case of what? 2 hours, 2.5, 3 from DFW to BWI in Maryland. I think it was like 2.5, almost 3 hours. No problem. But yeah, once you get on a plane once and you get that fear up out of you, you'll be good. You will only want to fly. You ain't gonna want to drive no more.
Well, I need to hurry up and get on this plane then.
Yeah, because if it ain't like once you start hopping on planes, you be like, 6 hours. It might be a chill experience. You can drive. Boom. Knock that shit out. But it ain't nothing just like if it's somewhere that's required across the map, fuck no.
Yeah, I ain't
Book
doing
the
it.
tickets, please.
Yeah, at this point, I don't even want to drive 5 hours because I don't have to no more. So, Gabe, he got it. Other than that, we hopping on a motherfucking plane. We ain't driving shit. Fuck that.
I'm getting ready to drive 8 hours next month to North Carolina.
Oh yeah, that's doable. I ain't been
Mhm.
to Carolina since before. No, I think that was 2005 or 6.
Oh no, you probably went to North Carolina where you was around people. I'm going to North Carolina where it ain't nobody, it ain't nothing there but 282 people.
I don't know. I was in New Bern.
No, I'm going to Oak City, North Carolina. Look it up. Look at the population. Ain't nothing to do out there.
It was nothing to do with New Bern at the time. Look, I took a
New Bern's not far from there. New Bern, I think, is like maybe like an hour and some change down the road.
I knew I was in the wrong place when we were exiting to my dad's house and I seen a goddamn bird just sitting on the side of the road. Like,
Oh yeah.
hey, what's up,
Yeah.
y'all? I was like, nope, that's not good. Then we
Yeah.
pulled up at his house and he was like, yeah, go on in the house. And on the screen door, before you open the door to get into the house, there's a fucking frog sitting on the door. Nope.
You damn near jumped out your exoskeleton.
No, y'all gonna have to open the other door in the front of the house because I'm not entering this door. I'm not even touching this door. So go in the house and meet me in the front. I'm not coming in this door. And that's exactly what happened. I looked around and made sure it wasn't no big ass bird. And I ran to the front of the house and went in the house in the front door. And it was a goddamn frog stuck on the glass window. The fuck is this?
Oh no, see, when I ain't have to see nothing like that.
Nope.
I didn't have to see nothing like that. But my grandfather, he got chased by a coyote.
Oh, we got him out here.
And he was on the lawnmower, the riding one, and he didn't see it, and it snuck up behind him. He had to hurry up and get in the shed. He said he was out there screaming for like 2 hours for somebody to come help him get out the shed because he didn't know where the coyote was, and his gun was outside the shed.
Oh man. I can't deal with. That's why I'm real careful. I got an SUV, so I be boss hogging the lanes. So take your chances, animals. Take your chances. I ain't trying to do nothing with you, but I ain't gonna die either. I can guarantee you that.
My grandfather would try to have us out there. We talking about getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We going hunting. Ain't nobody hunting. We from the city. We know with that.
Do you know what's out there? No.
He is not hunting. He used to try to get us to go hunting all the time. Come on, learn how to shoot this gun. No, sir. No. Learn how to do it.
My dad back in the day, but it was safer back then. Very, very safe in the 80s. It's not safe anymore. So I'll pass on that.
Used to be hunting bear, deer.
You know what I'm saying?
Even had us watching him clean a raccoon because he making raccoon soup. This country bumpkin shit. Get this shit out of here.
Yeah, I'm not eating that, but I'll eat all the deer. Give me that. Give me some good ass.
With the deer meat, deer jerky, I'm on it.
Run it to me. All right, we about 2 hours. I'm gonna shut this thing on down. It's 11:20. All right, to here we're going to give us your last words, sweetheart, so we can go on and get up off here. And yes, ma'am, your ass can jump on here anytime you want to.
Okay, my last words is it's been a blessing to be here on the panel with you guys. I look forward to stopping by, more and more eventually once I work my nerves up. But you can find me in the background at Just Dude's channel, just yelling at him or screaming something out where he got to keep muting the mic.
Good deal. Oh yeah. You know I will be there speaking and saying hey when we go live. But I do appreciate you coming through. I'm glad you jumped on. Get your feet wet a little bit and see how it is. See, just like talking on the phone.
All right.
All right. Good night. Enjoy the rest
Good
of your
night. You put a big toe in the pool. Yeah.
It's crazy
Yeah, Ty, here that's what I'm talking about. Pull up game on them boys. That's what I'm talking about. Represent Jersey.
Did. Stand up.
I'm with it. Great show, Thickums. You know, told you. People want to hear what you gotta say. Just the right ones had to pull up.
Yeah, I appreciate
So they had to catch on. I told you.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. You good. I believe in the vision. You're gonna be all right.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
and you rocking, you cooking, so doing what you doing. You know me, I'm just gonna be sitting in the back just peeping. What's this? That don't look right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Reel it on in. Keep on doing your thing. And Tahira, you know you done fucked up, right? So you know you done fucked up, right? Oh man, I don't think you understand. You know you done fucked up.
Oh man. You remember when I used to go live and you used to send me a text?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta do that no more.
Nah, I don't even think about it. You go, I just be like, hey, she all right. You know what I'm saying? She's straight. She gonna rock out. I ain't because you know what I'm saying. You just certain shit just ain't fucking with you. Ain't gonna bother you. So it is what it is. Get past certain shit, but y'all already know why, man. Y'all know what the jet at. D5 on Stay YouTube, and yeah, AM clean up and all the rest of my YouTube endeavors. We working. TWT the winning team. G5 weekly. I'm out of here. I'm gonna let her close out her show. All right, Dickle, go on do your thing.
Thank you.
Here's my blunt.
All right, y'all. Well, this is the end of the show. I appreciate y'all for coming through. And as I always say, y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me. And I appreciate you for that. I hope everything that was discussed, I hope you guys got something from it, a little bit or a lot of something from it, just to put some shit on your mind and let that shit marinate. We have another show in the books. This is episode number 31. So I appreciate y'all. And like I always say, if anybody gets offended by anything that I have said, then I am directing it towards you. And as I can only say to anyone who has a problem, you can suck my nuts. Enjoy the rest of your night.